Faith Time is our weekly conversation on matters of faith, and joining us this morning is Rabbi Stephen Silberman with Havas Chesed Congregation in Mobile. Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning, Chad.
We want to continue our conversation from last hour talking about challenges to faith and how you face them. So let's talk a little bit about the idea of blindly accepting faith. How lasting could that be?
That's a challenge for every individual. So instead, I'm going to throw out a Hebrew word. The Hebrew word for faith is emunah. Emunah. But interestingly, emunah is based upon a word that we all know, amen. The Hebrew word amen means I affirm or I agree. And according to tradition within Jewish life, if I hear you say a prayer, I say amen, which means I'm responding to your expression of a specific individual prayer. The Jewish concept of faith, in essence, is the expression of response to you and you to me. So now let's grow that. The Jewish expression of faith is how do individuals interact with one another and how do they listen to each other as they explore issues of God and personal need.
When we have doubts about faith and challenges, how do we face them with a certain grace?
Again, I rely on the Hebrew idea of emunah and amen being connected, faith and amen, interactivity. So when I rely on connecting with you spiritually and personally through our tradition and our understandings and our prayers, I draw strength from you and you draw strength from me, and we walk a path together. Jewish tradition would say that we can't believe in God in the same way at the age of 5, 55, and 85. We're bound to be different, so we need to grow in our understanding of God.
For texts that are thousands of years old, how can we find new sources of hope and faith?
Oh, number one, there are lots of texts to always explore and study, and every rabbi and every teacher is challenged to learn and grow. He and she should not be teaching the same methods and the same materials. I find myself studying new materials and offering new perspectives every week.
Rabbi Stephen Silberman with Havas Chesed Congregation in Mobile, we thank you for joining us for this edition of Faith Time on News 5 this morning.